Good day everyone. Welcome back to Microlab second sem. But this time, we're going to learn about parasites. So today, what we're going to do is one of the most basic things to do in parasitology lab. That is the measurement of these very small parasites. So measurement of their dimensions is necessary in the identification process. So the unit we commonly use is in micrometers, hence the term micrometry. So let's begin. So what is micrometry? It is a technique used to measure the size of microscopic organisms. It's based on the principle of calibration of the ocular micrometer using the stage micrometer. So what we're using in the direct measurement of the organism is actually the ocular micrometer. But this has no value yet. So it needs to be calibrated by the stage micrometer. So after calibration, we will remove the stage micrometer and do the measurements with a calibrated ocular micrometer. Also, if you change the microscope, the calibration process must be done again for each of the objective lenses that you are using because the magnification is different on different microscopes. So these are the things we're going to use in our activity today. We have ocular micrometer, stage micrometer, microscope, and of course, we're going to need an organism to measure. So in this activity, we're going to use Ascaris ova. So the ocular micrometer is a glass disc with 100 equal divisions or lines drawn into it. But these lines have no absolute value yet, and it is placed in the ocular of the microscope. So this is what we actually use to measure the organism under the microscope. But before we do that, we need to give this scale, these 100 equal divisions, their real value, okay? This is a stage micrometer. It will look like a regular microscope slide, but what's different is that it has a standard scale etched into the middle, okay? This will be used to calibrate the ocular micrometer, and it will give the lines of the ocular micrometer its actual values because unlike your ocular micrometer, the scale in the middle of this stage micrometer has actual measurements, and its smallest divisions, or one small line of the scale of the stage micrometer, are equal to 0.01 millimeters in length. So from these standard measurements, we can derive the absolute value of the ocular micrometer. We just have to do a simple solving. So I'll show you how to solve this later. Remember this 0.01 millimeters per small division of the scale of the stage micrometer. So how do we do micrometry? So I prepared a guide for you. Step 1. Remember that the ocular micrometer is a glass disc that you will put inside the eyepiece of the microscope. That's why it's the ocular micrometer, because you will put it in the ocular or the eyepiece of the microscope. So this is ultimately the thing which we will use to measure the microorganism. So step 1, place the ocular micrometer in the microscope eyepiece. So this is how you place the ocular micrometer in the eyepiece. Did you know you can actually remove the eyepiece of the microscope, turn the bottom end, and remove the fixing bracket? So this fixing bracket is where we will put the ocular micrometer. Okay, then insert the ocular micrometer, the glass disc, into the bracket with the printed side down. Lastly, return the bracket with the micrometer on back into the eyepiece and put the eyepiece back into the microscope. Okay, so in our activity, normally in the lab, we will not do this step anymore because the ocular micrometer is very fragile. It's a very thin disc. So the lab staff has already put it in for us, and it's already in the ocular of the microscope. Again, the ocular micrometer is a glass disc with a scale inscribed into it, usually with 100 divisions for the routine measurement of your samples. So remember this, 100 divisions of the ocular micrometer because I might ask in the evaluation. So this is how it looks under the microscope. So when you're counting these lines, every small line, we just say in ocular units. This is 1 ocular unit, 2 ocular unit, 10 ocular units, 20 ocular units. Since they have no absolute value yet, okay? They still need to be calibrated with the stage micrometer first before this can be effectively used. So basically, we're going to find the value of each of these divisions, so each of these small lines. We're going to find the actual value of it with the help of our stage micrometer. Okay, to do that, we need to overlap these two micrometers. So we need to also place the stage micrometer on the microscope. So how do we do that? Like this, okay? So once the ocular micrometer is in place, step 2 is now we will need to place the stage micrometer, this thing that looks like a slide, on the stage of the microscope and focus it using the low power objective. Okay, remember the low power objective. So this is how the stage micrometer looks under the microscope. This is the scale of the stage micrometer. Unlike the ocular micrometer, it has no numbers, okay? But unlike also the ocular micrometer, this scale has actual value or measurement. Remember what I told you earlier, that the value of one small line, so these small lines, is 0.01 millimeters, and the value of one big line is equal to zero point 0.10 or zero point 0.1 millimeters. It's very easy. You just count 0.01, 0.02, 0.03, 0.04, 0.05 until 0.10 millimeters. Okay, so that's how you count the value of the stage micrometer. So with that logic, can anyone tell me the value of this violet arrow? Correct. That is 5 small lines, so 0.01 millimeter for each line, 0.01, 2, 3, 4, and 0.05 millimeters. Very good. So we have two micrometers now inside the microscope. The goal now is to superimpose them. So adjust the field by moving the stage so that the zero line on the ocular micrometer, this one with the zero, that's the ocular micrometer, is exactly superimposed on the zero line of the stage micrometer. Okay, so make sure that two zeros are directly and exactly superimposed for the accurate calibration. Okay, so also note that only the stage micrometer, so this big scale without numbers in it, this stage micrometer is the one that you can adjust because it's in the stage and it's movable. Okay, while your ocular micrometer, you really cannot move it around. Okay, so the goal is now to superimpose the stage micrometer onto the ocular micrometer zero line. Okay, I hope you got that. So there is our exact superimposition at the zero line. After that, to get the stage and ocular measurements, find the next perfectly superimposed line to the right from the zero line. So for me, it's easier to use the big lines because you can easily spot the superimposition. Okay, so where they will superimpose is the value of both the ocular micrometer and the stage micrometer units. So in our sample, the next exact superimposition to the right from the zero line is here. Okay, use please the big lines, okay, to clearly see the superimposition. So now that we have the superimposition of the stage and the ocular, take note of the units where they will superimpose because those will be the units we will use in the calculation. So how many lines were there in the ocular micrometer divisions at the superimposition here? So this is the ocular micrometer, the small scale with the numbers. So it's 20 ocular units. What about the stage micrometer? How many lines is in the stage micrometer? So this is the stage micrometer, the big scale without any numbers, okay? So that, let's just count 0.01 millimeter per small line. So 0.01, 2, 3, 4, 0.05 millimeters. So that's the value of your stage micrometer. I hope you understand that. Now that we have the two units, we can now calculate for the calibration of your ocular micrometer. Remember that its ocular units or divisions have no exact value yet, but after solving for the calibration, we can get their exact measurement in microns. So step 5, let's calculate. To calculate the calibration or the number of microns per line of the ocular micrometer, this is the formula. Number of stage micrometer units, that's in millimeters, divided by number of ocular units times 1000 is equal to microns or the calibration. Note that this 1000 is actually the conversion factor of millimeter to micrometers because 1 millimeter is equal to 1000 micrometer. Okay, so please memorize this. I might ask in the evaluation exams. So remember what we counted earlier. The stage micrometer was 0.05 millimeters divided by 20 ocular units times 1000. So please calculate that. Okay, after calculating, we will get the answer of 2.5 microns. So this 2.5 microns is the calibration of the ocular micrometer. This means that each line or division of the ocular micrometer is equal to 2.5 microns. So using that in now that we know the calibration of the ocular micrometer, we will now use the calibrated ocular micrometer to measure the organism under the microscope. Very important to please align the organism you are measuring from end to end with the OM scale. Make sure that one end of the organism is completely superimposed on the zero line to measure it accurately. Now, measure to the other end of the organism and count the lines just like you would on a ruler, okay? So this is how long the parasite is in ocular units. So how much ocular units did you count? That is 24. And remember that each line of the ocular micrometer is calibrated to be 2.5 microns each. So very easy, just multiply the number of ocular units you have counted times the calibration value. So that's 24 times 2.5 microns. So the answer would be 60 microns. So your 60 microns is the actual length of the organism that we are measuring. Okay, so I hope you understood that. So let's practice. What about this one? Compute for the calibration value. So remember that the zero lines of the stage and the ocular micrometers must be directly superimposed, and find the next big line where they will superimpose. So that would be around here, okay? So the ocular micrometer units would be 10 ocular units, and the stage micrometer would be 0.01 millimeter, 2, 3, 4, 0.05 millimeters. So we have the two values. We can now calculate the calibration. So after knowing the stage micrometer and ocular micrometer units, let's now compute for the calibration. Do you remember the formula? You must remember because I might ask in the exam. Okay, so the formula again is number of stage micrometer units over number of ocular micrometer units times 1000 is equal to microns. Okay, so do you remember the stage unit? It was 0.05 millimeters divided by 10 ocular units times 1000. So the answer you will get is 5 microns. So these 5 microns is the value of the calibration of the ocular micrometer, which means that each small line of the ocular micrometer is worth 5 microns. Using the computed calibration value, let's compute for the length of this parasitic oval. So how many ocular units did you count? Okay, how long is this parasite in ocular units? It's 31 ocular units. And you know that each small line of this ocular micrometer is worth 5 microns. So that is 31 times 5 microns is equal to, correct, 155 microns. So basically, that's how you will do micrometry. Did you understand? If you still don't understand, let's have another example. What about this? Compute for the calibration value. Okay, remember, put the two zeros of the stage and the ocular in the exact same superimposed line. Then find the next line to the right, the next big line to the right that is directly superimposing on each other. So you have that. Okay, so the ocular micrometer units it's in between 10 and 20. So this is 15 ocular units, while your stage micrometer is at 0.01, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 0.10 or 0.10 millimeters. Okay, please remember these two values. We'll use them for the calibration calculation later. Now let's compute for the calibration. By now, you must have memorized the formula that stage over ocular times 1000 is equal to microns. Okay, remember that the stage unit was 0.10 millimeters divided by 15 ocular units times 1000. The answer would be 6.67 microns. So this is the calibration of the ocular micrometer, which means that every small line of the ocular micrometer is worth 6.67 microns. Using the computed calibration value, compute for the length of this parasitic ovum. How many ocular units is this parasitic ovum? It is 15 ocular units. So remember, what was the calibration value for each small line of the ocular micrometer? It was 6.67 times 15 ocular units that we have counted. That will be equal to 100 microns, which means that this parasite ova is actually 100 microns. Okay, so did you learn something? I hope you learned something. So the more you practice, the better you will become. Thank you, class.